So welcome everyone. Today I would be solving biology question paper 2024 ICSE. So that's the question paper. I would be writing the answers on the board of each of the questions of section A today, and in the next class probably I would be solving section B. Section A deals with 40 marks and have to answer all the questions. So starting with the question number 1, which is multiple choice question. Select the correct answers to the questions from the given options. The first question is, duplicated chromosomes are joined at a point termed. Four options have been given: centrosome, centromere, centriole, and chromatid. So what is the correct answer? The answer for question 1 is B, centromere. Second one is number 2. The process of conversion of ADP to ATP during photosynthesis is called. Four options have been given: photolysis, phagocytosis, photophosphorylation, polymerization. The answer is C, photophosphorylation. We'll go to the third question. The process in which water is lost from the margins of strawberry leaves. Now there are four options given: osmosis, imbibition, diffusion, guttation. The answer is guttation. Number 4, the hormone that affect urination is. Four choices have been given: adrenaline, vasopressin, estrogen, thyroxine. The answer is B, vasopressin. Question number 5. Which one of the following helps in the opening of stomata? Four options have been given: cobalt ions, potassium ions, magnesium ion, aluminium ion. Answer is B, potassium ions. We'll go to the next question, question number 6. A zygote which has Y chromosomes inherited from the father will develop into a. Choices have been given: A, will depend on the chromosome inherited from the mother; B, girl; C, either boy or a girl; D, boy. As it is a Y chromosome, definitely the answer is D, boy. Next one is question number 7. The ear ossicles that transport sound vibrations to the inner ear. So there are three of them, and the third one is like the stirrup one. The step is the right answer. The answer number A, steps. We'll go to the next question. I'm rubbing the first few of them. The question is, that is question number 8. If a person has a heart attack, what must be done immediately? P, loosen his or her clothing. Number Q, next one, make him or her lie down in an airy room. R, rush him or her to the hospital. S, engage him or her in a conversation. Choices are P and Q, P and S, R and S, P, Q and R. So There are choices like this. You can see P and Q, R and S, P and S, P, Q and R. So definitely the first three is the correct one. Loosening the cloth, making him or her lie down in an airy room, and rushing him or her to the hospital. So answer will be C, P, Q and R. Answer would be P, Q and R, that is D. So first three is the correct one. We'll go to question number 9. Adjusting the focal length of the eye lens to view objects at different distances is done by. Choices are cornea, iris, ciliary muscles, sclera. So definitely the answer is number C, that is ciliary muscles. We have discussed this in our suggestive classes, that is doubt solving classes. We'll go to question number 10. Four friends P, Q, R and S were discussing the examples of genetic disorder. The example they quoted were as follows. P, color blindness and malaria. Q, albinism and cholera. R, hemophilia and color blindness. S, hemophilia and albinism. Now we know that color blindness is also a genetical disorder. Hemophilia is also a genetical disorder. Albinism is also a genetical disorder. Okay, but malaria and cholera, they are not. So what could be the correct answer? The answer would be R and S, as hemophilia and color blindness, hemophilia and albinism, both are correct. So we'll go with choice number B, that is R and S. The next question, that is question number 11, is osmosis takes place when there is, number A, a freely permeable membrane, a cell wall, selectively permeable membrane and impermeable membrane. So definitely the answer is C, that is selectively permeable membrane. The next question, question number 12. A male gorilla has 48 chromosomes in each of its body cells. How many chromosomes will each of the sperms have? Options are 24, 48, 12 and 16. Definitely half the total body chromosomes. So the answer would be A, that is 24. We know gametes are haploid. Next we'll go with the question number 13. Assertion A. Sympathetic nervous system prepares the body for violent action against abnormal condition. Reason: sympathetic nervous system accelerates heartbeat. Which of the following is correct? So answers for this is for both A and R are true. B is A is true, R is false. A is false but R is true. Both A and R are false. So the first choice would be the correct one, that is A. Both A and R are true. We'll go to the next question, question number 14. Birth rate is the number of live birth per 1,000 persons n. So the options are A 1 year, B 2 years, C 10 years, D 20 years. The answer is first one, that is 1 year. The last question of the MCQ, we'll go to industrial melanism was observed in very easy question, and the answer you all know. Options are mice, peppered moth, houseflies and crow. Definitely B, that is peppered moth. So this were 15 marks MCQ question of question number 1. We'll go with second question, that is name the following, which deals with the technical terms, that is name the following, that is give one word for. I'm writing the answers of all of them on the board. You can check. So question number 2. So first one, name the following is unicellular outgrowth from the epidermis of the roots. The answer is root hair. Second one, a defect in our eyes in which some parts of the object are in focus while the other parts are blurred. That is, image is blurred. The answer is astigmatism. C. The tropic movement of the plant parts in response to chemical. It is chemotropism. Your chemotropic movement. A, B, C. Then D. The main nitrogenous waste formed in the body. Answer is urea. Question number E. The process of attachment of fertilized ovum to the wall of uterus. The answer is implantation. So these were the answers of question number 2. We'll go to question number 3. That is arrange and rewrite the terms in each group in the correct order to be in a logical sequence beginning with the term that is underlined. So I'm rubbing question number 2. We'll start with question number 3. So logical sequence starts with question number A, that is Australopithecus. The next comes is Neanderthal. The next is Homo erectus, then Cro-Magnon. We'll go to the next one. The question is pupil, aqueous humor, retina, vitreous humor. So starting with the aqueous humor. Next comes pupil. Next comes your vitreous humor. Then comes retina. So this is the logical sequence. Second one, we'll go to the C. Effector, receptor, motor neuron, sensory neuron. Starting with the receptor. The next one would be sensory neuron. Then motor neuron. Then effector. We'll go with the fourth choice, that is loop of Henle, distal convoluted tubule, Bowman's capsule, and proximal convoluted tubule. They're starting with the Bowman's capsule. Then comes PCT, that is proximal convoluted tubule. Then comes loop of Henle. Then come DCT. With the last one, water vapor, soil water, leaves, ascent of sap. So definitely with the soil water they are starting. ascent of sap, leaves, and then water vapor. So this was the question number 3. All the answers I wrote on the board. You can check it out. Question number 2. This is sub part 2. Question number 2 sub part 2. Question number 2 sub part 2, that is logical sequence. We'll go to question number 2 sub part 3, that is study the diagram and fill in the blanks with the suitable words. That is potassium hydroxide experiment of the photosynthesis. All the blank answer I'm writing on the board. You can check it out. So that is question number 2 sub part 3. The first answer, in order to prove that CO2 is necessary, that is carbon dioxide is necessary for A, that is photosynthesis. A potted plant is placed in dark for 48 hours to B, that is de-starch the leaves. A part of a leaf is inserted into a conical flask containing potassium hydroxide solution. This is to absorb C, carbon dioxide from the flask. Then the plant is then placed in sunlight for a few hours. The experimental leaf is tested for starch. The part of the leaf that was inside the conical flask turns brown, whereas a part of the leaf outside turns blue-black. This is the answer for your question number 3, that is study the diagram given below and fill in the blanks. So these were the options: photosynthesis, de-starch, carbon dioxide, brown and blue-black. We'll go to question number 2 subpart 4. That is, choose the odd one out from the following terms and name the category to which they belong. So the first one is A, prothrombin, thrombin, fibrinogen and albumin. Now all of them are, most of them, you know, they are related to coagulation of blood. What is the odd one here? The odd one here is albumin. So question number 2 sub part, the odd one I am writing on top, and category here I would be writing. So odd one will be your here albumin, and category to other 3 they belong. They are clotting factors. So this was A. B will go tonsils, glomerulus, spleen, lymph nodes. So definitely glomerulus is the odd one. And other 3, that are tonsils, spleen and lymph nodes, they belong to lymphatic system. We'll go to C. Neutrophils, basophils, monocytes, eosinophils. Now neutrophil, basophils, eosinophil, they are one category, and monocyte is the odd one. So monocyte is the odd one. And other 3 belongs to WBC category. They are granulocytes. WBC. If you write only WBC, it will go wrong. So you have to mention granulocytes. Then is D. The question is leaves, styrofoam, grass, cow dung. Now all of them, leaves, grass, cow dung, they are biodegradable waste, whereas styrofoam, they are non-biodegradable. So the odd one will be styrofoam and other are biodegradable waste. The last one, pulmonary artery, renal artery, coronary artery, hepatic artery. As we all know that artery, all of them, they carry oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery. So the answer would be pulmonary artery, odd one. Other answer you will be writing carrying artery carrying oxygenated blood. Artery carrying oxygenated blood. So these were the answers for the choose the odd one and the category to the other three that belongs. We'll go to the last question, that is match the following with the column 1 and multiple answers in column B they have been given. So 5 answers. I'm writing side by side the answer. Okay, we'll go to this one. Two subpart 5, that is match. So this one, column 1, column 2. Starting with the first one, Leydig cells, then stoma, writing the question first, C, ova, D, cranial nerve, E, cretinism. So, writing the answer here, Leydig cell, definitely it will go with the testosterone. Number B, stoma, will go with the diffusion of respiratory gases. Ova, number C, will go with the haploid cells. D, cranial nerve, how many pairs? There are 2 of them given, so definitely it will go with the 12 pairs. And cretinism, there is only one option here, that is lack of thyroxine in children. Again, reading out the options. So first one is Leydig cells, answer would be testosterone. Stoma, diffusion of respiratory gases. Ova, that is will go with the haploid cells. There are 2 options given, haploid and diploid, so definitely ova will go with the haploid cells. Cranial nerve, again 2 options have been given, that is 12 pairs and 31 pairs. So cranial nerve will be going with the 12 pairs. Cretinism, there is no other options, only one, that is lack of thyroxine in children. So this is the correct options for cretinism. So these are the answers for the match the following. So this were section A answers of ICSE 2024 biology paper. Would be coming in the next live with section B. So thank you for watching it. Stay tuned.